Alright guys, hello, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Leicester City career mode. This is I think episode 58. You see the table right here coming into this game. I did mention in yesterday's episode, or the last episode, that we missed out. Well, I deleted 2 games by accident. Those games were just before this, and you can see the table. We are just pulling away from Manchester City as they continue to drop points. It's unbelievable. But those games, I think one of them was against Norwich and we beat them 4-0. So you know we're still on the form that we left the last episode with scoring goals. Arnautovic still on fire, forcing a save out the keeper, and Mahrez puts it in the back of the net. So you can stop Marco Arnautovic, but you won't be able to stop Mahrez. You won't be able to stop all of our front three. Jovetic there is around. Wait, no, Jovetic actually isn't. I thought Van Ginkel was Jovetic. Jovetic not playing in this game. It's Vardy, but we still have Arnautovic and Mahrez. Games are coming thick and fast. So I think Jovetic was probably just rested for this game, but Mahrez getting the job done anyway, putting the ball into the back of the net. Coming back towards us, West Ham. Ball falls to Manuel Lanzini, and his volley, he's just smashed it in past the net. But I feel like Schlupp should have done a little bit better to get in the way of that. But Lanzini's just gone through Schlupp there to get the volley and smash it into the back of the net. West Ham coming back at us. I think that was Lanzini again forcing a save out of Ben-Hamer. This time it's J. Rodriguez into Kouyaté. Ben-Hamer again with a good save. Free kick this time. Balls ran over and it's Amalfitano forcing another good save out of Ben-Hamer. Just on the stroke of half time, Arnautovic again leaving his man on the floor, pushing it forward, cutting inside, leaving another man on the floor, and the finish is blocked by O'Brien. Falls to Holtby, he misses it, but it trickles over the line. Arnautovic claims it, and I was just so confused when that happened for the first time originally. I thought Holtby did actually manage to get his head on the ball, but you see from the coming up replay that he completely missed the header and the ball still managed somehow. You see right there, Arnautovic probably should have done better with a finish to avoid O'Brien, but you see right there, Holtby completely just missed the header altogether. The goal counted for Arnautovic, and we try and get a third here, but Vardy is denied by Adrian. 85 minutes now. West Ham pushing players forward. We're trying to kill it off. Philippe Harborough is through on goal. Played in by Mahrez. One-on-one with the keeper. He's pulled down. Well, he's not pulled down. He's tripped as he goes to tuck it away into the back of the net. And it's O'Brien again. Maybe slightly at fault for the Arnautovic goal. Could have done better. Reacted a bit quicker maybe. Got more on the ball. And he's at fault for this one. Definitely giving away the penalty. Mahrez steps up for it. He missed his last. Does not miss that one. 3-1 up against West Ham. 88 minutes in, coming up to 89 minutes. Another 2 for Mahrez in this game and 1 for Arnautovic. I keep mentioning it. Our front 3 is deadly. Jovetic didn't even play this time, but the rest of them got it done without him. Mahrez stepping up. It's a decent penalty right there. And we're looking like we're going to collect all 3 points. And that is the end of the game. We do get all 3 points. And as we went into this match against West Ham, the table was looking very healthy for us. And with those 3 points, again, we're getting closer towards the end of the season, and we just keep extending the league. This is usually a time where you expect points to be dropped by the leaders, which has kind of happened for Man City, but now we're the leaders. We're not really dropping points. Teams around us should be closing in, but we just keep pulling away. More training happening there, and we're into another game, the second of the episode. I think there's 4 games in this episode, but obviously Arnautovic is played in here against his old side, throws his man on the floor, and then just side foots it into the back of the net. Marco Arnautovic cannot be stopped. He's just on fire right now. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know what you want me to say. He just keeps putting them into the back of the net. Right there, he's played in. I think it's Glenn Johnson out there. He just can't handle. Arnautovic just has everything. He's upgraded a lot since we signed him. I think he joined us as an 80 or 81 rating. Now he's at 83 overall, and his stats are just incredible, man. When you see his stats, I'm going to try and get a squad report. It depends. Maybe there won't be another squad report until the end of the season, because I might as well just wait. The end of the season is coming up close. We might as well just wait until then and get the last squad report of this season before, like, the last time everyone upgrades. So that might be what we do. But yeah, we're 1-0 up. Arnautovic is on form. Lamela denied by the keeper right there with a good save. And Mahrez is about to take the corner from the resulting save. And Jedvai just heads it wide of the post. So 33 minutes in, 34 minutes in this time, and a lot is happening in this game. A lot of chances in this first half, and Charlie Adam, well, take a bow, son. That's all I can say. Just take a bow. That is a beautiful strike right there, out of absolutely nothing. Like, see, he's pulled it back to him, and he's just levered it with power, precision, swerve. It's just a beautiful strike. What do you want me to say? It started outside the post, it's crept inside the post, and just it's in top corner. Like, what do you want? What do you want? It's top bins. Like, what do you want? Charlie Adam. But you know what's still funny? The fact that Liverpool signed him. Banter. But moving on, Shaw puts us back in the lead. Charlie Adam tried to peg us back. Mahrez again. Mahrez, like, he's something else right now. He's either scoring or assisting all the time. Like, I don't know what happened to him, because he didn't start the season very well, but he's just picked it up towards the second half, even before the second half of the season, towards the end of like October, November, December, and then the second half of the season, he's just been on fire. Jovetic gets in on the goals, as he always seems to do. 3-1 up, 60 minutes in, and the whole front three is just performing like always. Arnautovic has scored, Jovetic has scored, Mahrez has assisted. Mahrez and Arnautovic scored in the last match. Jovetic killing the game off completely. 3 points in this one is going to be. Keeper couldn't even save that. Jovetic just seems to find himself in the right places all the time in his finishing. I don't even know what his finishing stats are, to be honest, but he just doesn't seem to miss when he's one-on-one or just any side of goal. 22 goals in the Premier League this season for Jovetic. Shaw playing it into Vardy. Vardy pushing it forward. He's got Schlupp to his left. He finds Schlupp, and Schlupp finds the back of the net. Rampant Leicester City. They just won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Vardy and Schlupp running at you, that is just dangerous. The amount of pace right there. Shaw coming forward. His technical abilities allow him to do that. Vardy just pokes it through to Schlupp. And Schlupp has found himself in very good attacking positions this season, but not been able to put them away. But look at that touch there from Vardy to find Marco Arnautovic, and he puts it in the back of the net. That touch though from Vardy, I'm just saying, that touch was just beautiful. He's just laid it off. Arnautovic has made a beautiful curving run around the back and just slotted it away into the back of the net, and we celebrate another 3 points. But look at the score, 5-1. We just can't stop scoring. And this game, the first time I'm actually showing multiple man of the matches, Schlupp, Jovetic, Mahrez and Arnautovic all ended with an 8 rating. They just tore Stoke City apart. They couldn't handle it. But now we're into Champions League football again with the big boys. It's Valencia. Now, we've beat Atletico Madrid, who are most likely better than Valencia. So if we could do that, we should be able to beat Valencia. But remember, we did beat some good teams last season in the Champions League and then got knocked out by Borussia Mönchengladbach. No offense to them, but they weren't the best team we faced that season. And Valencia definitely aren't the best team we're facing this season. But 30 minutes it took to actually get a chance, a shot on goal in this game. It was a very cagey affair. Denied. Torvan crosses it in, and of course I'm getting a little bit tired of saying this now, guys. I don't even know. I don't know what you want. What do you want me to say? I've said it all before. Jovetic scores again. It's come out to Torvan. It's a decent touch. He's recovered it. He's gone down the line. He's pulled it back. And Jovetic, it's like every time he puts the ball in the back of the net, it's perfect. Like, it's just a glancing little header. He's just nodded it into the corner. It's like he just always knows how to get into the back of the net. Like, I didn't tell him to do that perfect animation. He just knew how to do it, you know. But 1-0 up, 45 minutes. Valencia trying to get back into the game. Roberto Firmino, obviously signing from Liverpool in this career mode. He forces a decent save out of Benrahma. Benrahma is making a lot of... His shot to save ratio is probably pretty good, but he has been conceding a lot more goals this season. But obviously that's not down to him. He's conceded another one here. That's down to the change in formation that we made this season and the change in sliders, which obviously made the CPU more attacking, quicker. They make more runs. And Paco Alcacer pulls one back for them with a header. That's not good because that is an away goal for Valencia. We played the first leg at home. And that's what happens when you play the first leg away from home. Hope be there. Keeper tips that shot onto the post, and Torvan somehow has just completely skied that high and wide. Jovetic this time running at his man and completely just skinning him, pulling it back. And this goal was a little bit weird. Like, I think Holtby is just so good at assisting that the CPU, because I don't know if you'll see it, but I was not controlling Holtby, and when I put that cross in, I was banging the shit out of my shoot button when the ball went to Holtby. But for some reason, the CPU took it upon himself to cross the ball to Torvan. Like, I don't know why you'd cross it when you're right in front of the goal, but the CPU done that, crossed it to Torvan, and obviously because I was pressing for Holtby to shoot, they automatically done that with Torvan. So I mean, I ain't gonna complain. Like, we scored, we are 2-1 up, and we take that 2-1 lead into the second leg where we go to the Mestalla. Hopefully we can go through into the semi-finals. And I said in last episode, man, we can really win the Champions League. I feel like at the moment we could beat any team. We are drawn against Jovetic, coming out of there with the man of the match performance. Again, what do you expect from me? But again, here's some news. Beckford rejects Brazil. I mentioned it before. Like, I did say earlier that there are only a few teams that I would want to manage nationally. One of them was England. I did manage England, got a little bit bored of England, left England. So now it's basically, if I get an offer from France or Germany, then I will take it. If not, I ain't going to do international management. But we're into the final game of the episode. This one is against Sunderland. I think this one actually was, yeah, this one is the first of two. We have another game coming up against Sunderland in the FA Cup, but this game was just boring. This was such a boring match. You see, we're in the 62nd minute already. Like, this was literally me coming at Sunderland every 2 minutes and attacks breaking down. Sunderland got a few attacks of their own in, as you can see in the second half. 88 minutes in, however, and still nothing major has happened until now. Florian Parker threads it into Jamie Vardy. 89th minute, Jamie Vardy picks us up 3 huge points. And hey, we get the win. That is the sign of champions. When you're not playing well, you still pick up the points that you need. And we've done it this time. Jamie Vardy in the 89th minute. I don't know why Sunderland were playing such a high line in the 89th minute when they've got a draw. Like, surely they weren't looking for a win from that game against the league leaders. But we come out of there with all of the points that we needed from that game. So I'll take it. Van der Vaart got man of the match again in that game. Like I said, he's been playing well since we signed him. He hasn't had the most game time. He started more games than I actually expected, but he's played well in those games, and you can see right there, little bit of training going on. Same players. Mahrez, I'm trying to get him up to an 80 overall, so we're going to keep training him until he gets there. Harborough, his dribbling needs to improve. Van Hijf, I want him better on the ball. And Walton, he just is going to be a beast, definitely. So we're trying to improve his all-round stats. And we'll see that in the future. But that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoy this, baby. If you want to see 2 episodes today, let me know. Maybe, I don't know, let's get 10 likes or something. I don't know. I don't usually ask for likes. But yeah, if you want to see another episode, let me know. And I'll try and get you another one up today. If not today, it will go up early as hell tomorrow. Hopefully you're enjoying this. We're coming towards the end of the season and we could really win the league. I can't believe it. Oh my days. Bye.